what nobody tells you about healthcare burnout? It's expensive. It really is. I'm not talking about the therapy copays or the stress eating budget. I'm talking about the invisible costs that drain your bank account. It drains your bank account while the system drains your soul. So, hi, I'm Coleen, a semi-retired RN living in the Dominican Republic. I spent 30 years in healthcare, and I'm about to break it down exactly what staying burnt out costs me financially. If you're watching this and you're between shifts or on your day off and you're wondering if you can afford to leave, stick around. The numbers might shock you. Let's start with the obvious stuff. The things you're already spending money on. You spend money on to survive your job, okay? The therapy and mental health, I was spending $40 copays weekly. That's $160 a month, $19.20 a year just to process the trauma of a job that was causing the trauma. That's funny. Medications, anxiety meds, sleep aids, antacids for the constant stomach issues. I was just spending another $50 to $60 a month. Some of you are spending way more. So the stress eating and drinking. This is the one nobody tracks. How much are you spending on takeout because you're just too exhausted to cook? Wine to decompress, coffee to function. I was easily dropping $200 to $300 a month here. So the retail therapy is the big one. The random Amazon orders, the clothes you buy but never wear because you have no life outside of work. The gym membership. I used to go to the gym whenever I could. For me, this was another $150 a month minimum. But add it all up, I was spending over $500 a month coping with a job that paid me to be there. But wait, here's where it gets expensive. The stuff you don't even realize you're losing. Your sick days. I was calling off at least one shift a month, sometimes two. That's 12 to 24 shifts a year. I wasn't getting paid for. At 300 plus per shift, I was losing $3,600 to $7,200 a year. The career advancement, there wasn't any. I stopped pursuing certifications. I stopped applying for better positions. I stopped networking because I was too burned out to care. That cost me promotions and raises I'll never get back. So the physical health part of it, my health started to decline. The weight gain led me to prediabetes, high blood pressure. I was on track for serious health issues that would have cost me so much money, thousands, more in the long run. And my relationships, I missed family events. I forgot birthdays. I snapped at people I love. You can't put a price on that, but the damage is real, okay? The system wants you to think staying is a safe financial choice. It's not. Staying costs you more than leaving ever will. So let's talk about what it costs me to leave. Because yeah, there are costs. Relocation to DR, I saved about $8,000. That covered my flight, first month's rent, deposit, initial setup, not a small amount, okay? But also not impossible. Reduced income initially, first 6 months, I was making about 60% less than I normally would. I went PRN before leaving, which helped, but it was really tight. Rebuilding phase, oh my gosh, building my coaching business took time. There were months when I just questioned everything. I had to live really, really lean. So the total cost to leave, maybe $10,000 to $12,000, including savings buffer and transition expenses. Total of staying burned out for 2 extra years, over $15,000 in coping costs alone. Plus the health decline, plus the misery, okay? Leaving was a lot cheaper. And my life, I got my life back, and that meant more to me. Here's what I gained financially by leaving though. Monthly expenses dropped 60%. My rent in the DR is $450, groceries $200, utilities $80. Total monthly expenses under $1,000. I was spending that on rent alone in the US. So health costs disappeared. No more therapy for job-related trauma. No more stress-induced medical bills. I'm healthier now than I was at 40. Income diversified. I built a coaching business. I created courses, started a school community, and multiple income streams instead of one hospital paycheck, okay? So time became mine. I can work when I want. I take breaks when I need them. My time is valuable again. The return on investment isn't just financial freedom, it's freedom. If you're still calculating whether you can afford to leave, I want you to calculate what staying is costing you. What is costing you right now? Write it down. First thing, therapy, meds, coping mechanism, sick days, lost opportunities. Then compare that to what building an exit plan would cost you, right? I'm running a free community called Burnout to Bliss Abroad, where I break down the exact numbers, timelines, and strategies I use. The link is in the description. You can't afford to stay burned out. Trust me on that one. So if this video gave you a clear roadmap, smash that subscribe button. I post every week about healthcare burnout, international relocation, and building a life on your terms. So comment below, down there. Tell me in the conversations what countries you're researching, what interests you. And I'll see you next week when I post my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye now.